Hey everybody, welcome back to Pop Retro Gamer. Today we're going to be working on the JVC X'Eye. Got two problems. It's not reading CDs, and the other problem is it's not spinning the disc. So first things first, taking this thing apart, and you will see me fidgeting with the little button that presses down the spin button, or signals the lid being closed so the disc will spin up. Was two problems. It wasn't engaging the little button, so what I end up doing is I actually, on the lid side, is I melt some plastic on it so it makes the end of the button a little wider, so it actually makes contact with the button that's on the motherboard. And the other thing is it was getting stuck, so you'll see me cleaning it and whatnot. Right now I'm removing all the screws on the disk drive. I think it's only like two things: a ribbon cable and another little plug. You're also going to see me get rid of the little static shield floppy metal paper thing in there, and I don't put it back in. It's not 100% necessary, so I don't really see in keeping it. It looks crappy anyway. Here's where I'm messing with the button on the lid. And I apologize. I'm trying to do a voiceover and play this at a higher speed, but I woke up today with a head cold, so I'm a little stuffier sounding than I normally sound. Here I'm just fidgeting with the lid and trying to figure out why that button's sticking. And also there's a little part here where I have to use a soldering iron, which is also what I use to melt the plastic on the little button. I kind of do that off camera. I can't remember what I was doing right here. I think the dog knocked something over. And I forgot to hit pause, and I didn't really want to edit this part out. Here we go, back in action. Alright, I'm sticking in here, getting the rest of the motherboard out on the bottom. I do take all this stuff off, and I clean everything really good. Overall, this is actually a pretty easy console to work on. In hindsight, I probably should just cut the stupid static film thing off and got it out my way and made my life a lot easier. Alright, I got everything out. Taking a chance to just give it a little brush down. Had a bunch of hair and dust on it. And while you got it out, you might as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Subscribe is free. Helps a lot pushing this channel forward. Just trying to clean up those buttons. I didn't want to pull them off. I've seen a lot of different JVC X'Eyes. Some of them are dark grayish color. Some of them are like a bluish color. I thought they're supposed to be bluish. The one I got's more in the gray area. Just doing some more cleaning. Cleaning. Alright. Now I did take these to the kitchen sink. I cleaned them with hot water and soap and dried them really good. Of course, I did all off camera. Now we're gonna put the motherboard back in. And of course, you'll see me trying to put screws in places they don't go. The little part that took a little second there is the side ports. It's like a mic and something else, so you had to get that slotted through before you can push through where the controller ports were. Here I'll be putting the screws in. There's a couple places that I try to put screws but they don't actually go. And I basically made this video. I'm no expert. This is not a how-to. I'm not treating it that way, but just kind of showing that you don't have to know a lot about this stuff to do some basic repairs. YouTube helps a lot. There's people out there way more knowledgeable than I'll ever be. Okay, here we got the old disk drive and the new ones coming out the box. The only thing you gotta swap over is that little black piece. Basically, you just swap over the ribbon cable, the little plug, and that black piece. And the thing I'm about to point out here, there's a solder block right there on the corner. You need to take a soldering iron and just like wipe that off. It's actually 2 points bridged together. They do that. It's like an anti-static thing. I think I don't know how well it came through, but Try to show on the old one where it's 2 different points. And basically you just, swap everything over. And then I'll go off camera and use the soldering iron because it's in a different room. And it's a basic. I got a $25 little soldering iron off of eBay's, not eBay, but Amazon. So you don't need nothing major. And it is good to have for basic little things, like replacing batteries and then stuff like the Dreamcast or Super Nintendo cartridges stuff. They gotta have batteries to save. It's just nice to do basic little soldering jobs. There I go, I'm slapping off that little black shield piece. And that's it. These disk drives are like $25 on Amazon. They're brand new. I think you can get them on AliExpress and stuff all day long too. The JVC used those and tons of freaking electronics. So there's some around. Because this is by far the easiest Sega CD to work on. And for whatever reason, sorry, my wife's yelling. But for whatever reason, the laser by itself is like $40 to $50, and you can buy the whole assembly for half the price, and it's less work. So I don't understand why you wouldn't. The only other thing I don't point out is up underneath there's like a little yellow thing that goes from like, it's set from the factory at like a 90 degree and only goes 180, forward or backwards. That's like a little adjustment. I didn't show that because I already had all the camera stuff taken down. I think in there I'm showing you I removed that solder. There you're just putting it back in, putting that ribbon cable in, those little clamps, I don't remember what you call them. And basically it just sits down these little rubber things. And then there's that little bracket up top by my screwdriver right now. That's basically the only screw in the thing. But after I get all this hooked up, I got a little footage of me trying to show it running, but I had to take this thing back apart and adjust that little thing. It took like 4 or 5 tries before it actually started reading the CDs. And even now it's reading them. Spoiler alert, but I'm probably going to adjust it some more in the future. But I'm happy. I only paid a couple $100 for this thing. Fully working ones go from $600 to $700 plus. So I tripled my investment with a $25 part and some elbow grease. Thing there, I'm testing the lid. At this point, I've already added that little bit of plastic to the lid cover, so that makes the contact with the button on the motherboard. Putting the screws back in it, which I should have tested it before I did this, so I didn't have to come and undo it again. And you guys probably watched the game room tour. I don't have a lot of room, so it's hard for me to set up actually showing you like me putting the disc in or whatever. I just kind of have to take my word for it. And also I got HD retrovision cables. I have the 8-bit M30 wireless controller. There we go, firing that up. And we have a video game.
Dynamics.
And at this point, when I finally got this thing working after taking it apart about 4 more times, is me clapping and looking at Stellar Fire, which I only got 2 games for the Sega CD. I bought them a week or 2 ago just so I had something to test out. They were just the cheapest ones I came across that day.
This recording is intended for the commander of
Here we go, going into some gameplay. Have no flipping clue how you kill things on this game. I thought it was a flying game, but it seems like you're just kind of riding around because I couldn't go up or down. Again, it's a Sega CD, you know, it's not a PlayStation 5 or anything. The reason I got this console is it's something I wanted since I was a kid. I've always wanted one. I always thought they're freaking cool. Plus, it's like the thing that 99% of the people in the world that doesn't even know exists. I mean, most people had no idea JVC made a freaking game console. Plus, I'm a big Sega person, so I think after this I'm gonna try the NHL game. There's your JVC startup screen. And this game probably will never get played again. I think what I've had to do here is I had to reset it and come back into it. There it goes. And then it like goes right in. I don't know if that means I need to adjust the little potentiometer thing on the laser again, or it's just some weird Sega CD crap. And everybody was going ape shit over full motion video back then, but it looks like ass. Pure T ass. And of course I'm just kind of clicking through it. My whole goal here was just try to see if I can get into a game, because at that point it means everything's reading and working like it's supposed to. Yep. Right here I get kind of stumped. I couldn't figure out. Took me a second to realize the little yellow thing had to go over the game thing. Then you'll get some little cutscenes after I pick a team here. And I do like hockey, so that's not the reason I probably won't ever play this game again. It just, even the 2 seconds into it, you'll see me, I'm guessing I went over and body checked that guy, and like I said, this video is just the grainiest, grittiest shit I've ever seen. But I go over and body check a guy, and then it like goes into some weird cutscene, and I was like, this is just gonna take forever. Yeah, look at that. That looks fantastic. And granted, this is running HD Retrovision cables from my RetroTink 4K. I didn't do any adjustments on it, but that's about as good as it's going to look. And maybe I already said this, but if you made it this far, thank you. Like and subscribe. There's more stuff coming. Got some more shell swaps coming. Got some pickups coming. I got like some local game convention things coming up like next weekend. So Probably gonna piss on right there's where I checked the guy and then it goes into this and then I just said screw it and turned it off. Which I thought it froze up, but then it,
Boy, you
there you go.
Stepping into him? Whoa.
Anyway, have a good one, guys.